do have a chance. There is a window in the early game where they could balloon an advantage.
Yeah.
It's just whether they're going to be able to do it, especially with Showmaker on the Syndra in the mid lane. This is certainly one of his most feared champions, especially in solo queue. The guy is like extraordinarily dominant. And so looking forward to seeing whether that's going to be enough for them to pivot around, because you do still need to try and retain some control. As DRX looking at the Lilia as far as their scaling is concerned. But otherwise, everyone else is pretty mid-game, wanting to try and get those skirmishes to work out and give all of that extra plundered gold over with the death from below from Carrier's pipe.
And that's going to greatly impact the EXP. DRX, though, they don't have Leandres on Lilia or Akali, and Black Cleaver not there.
Not quite there yet as Chovy comes on over. He's going to be spotted by that control ward as the Dragon resets. That's a good bone skewer. He's going to get the stun onto Canyon, but he's pretty tanky. And there is poke on both sides. Now the curtain call comes in. Showmaker going to get tagged, but there's the Ornhorn. That's going to interrupt us immediately. The Renekton's going to fall. First blood going over to Canyon at 20 minutes in this game as Chovy finds the backline. Is going to tag Ghost, but he gets exhausted and immediately scattered out of that return, taken down with just a headshot from the Caitlyn, and DRX are forced to scatter. This is the Damwon we were expecting.
And Damwon, they tear the game wide open.
Leandre Salesman, he's definitely here. He's about to make a couple of sales. Already made one, but Kyoshik told his friend Chovy about it.
Yeah.
He's looking for that item as well.
So the flank, Renekton and Akali.
Vision going to be here for Damwon. They should get first mention as Kyoshik able to dodge out of the final spark. Doran getting in here as Chovy finds the backline. Canyon down to about half health. Wilting Lullaby is going to get some work done as Beryl going to flash out of the way, but he's going to survive. No, Chovy gets on in there, but he'll be taken down. Only able to trade that 1-for-1. As now Nogari with the turnaround, but misses the second shot. Carrier barely able to absorb the ace in the hole for Deft as the curtain call comes in, and Nogari says, yeah, you got any more? Really not too worried about that one. The big tanks on Damwon's side are scary. In the end, it is Boris when he's not actually in back. And I guess Nogari let him through the back door or something like that, as Beryl's going to get tagged by another bowling ball. Chovy in from the side, but Canyon's going to be there to absorb the Akali engage. More bowling balls, and that's a decent bone skewer as well as Deft. Getting a bit of damage, but not really too much. Now Damwon just standing grouped as 5, and I don't know whether DRX can break through this as Chovy chunked out just by Ghost. The final spark going over there to offer a little bit of damage as well. That might be all that Damwon need.
Yeah, and also remember, DRX, they have no proper engage tool, while Damwon Gaming has Ornn ulti, so if they fail to engage, Damwon Gaming is going to just re-engage simply.
Chovy? Oh, yeah, Chovy is teleported in through the backside, throws down the control ward. Now Damwon all grouped up. Chovy gets immediately exhausted. He's into the shroud. He's survived for now. And remember, he does have that Zhonya's as well. Looks like DRX has oh my god.
There's Ornn ulti.
Okay, Carrier's going to get out of there. The knockup is only going to land, but there is the slice out from Doran. Chovy going to backflip out of the way of that Storm Strike, but Damwon are aggressive. They split up DRX. Now they're looking to move back towards that Baron area. A minute and a half on the Dragon as well as Chovy. Over the side. And about half health. This is getting a bit dicey, gentlemen.
Yeah, this one is definitely getting very close. Caitlyn all up again. Let's see if Ghost is just going to use it for damage on any of the targets. Lilia uses her ult, what?
Well, he just wanted to make sure that the button worked, I guess.
No engage.
There are so many traps!
Yeah.
DRX can't get in. They're thinking about whether they want to be flashing over walls or anything like that. Kyoshik does not have his available at this point in time. And that's going to be the Baron just freely taken by Damwon. They set up the wall, and DRX didn't bring any ladders.
And I mean, this is looking very doomed. This is going to be a hard reset by Damwon. They're going to go back to the base, pick up some items, pick up some elixirs even, if they want to. And now, Ocean Soul in 30 seconds for Damwon.
And look at the items on the Caitlyn, man. Molten Edge, Storm Razor, and the Rapid Fire Cannon. That's the dream.
Yeah.
But he's also got the Luxury Hex Drinker, the BF Sword there as well. These headshots are going to be doing all of Carrier's health bar. I don't think he can take one headshot.
They just need to make miracle team fight, that's all. Right now, it's really hard to pull up some straight up 5v5 team fight. So Chovy is looking for flank again with Doran on the left side.
Yep, Doran is going to be in vision, gets stunned up by the Scatter the Weak, but was able to slice his way out of there. Bowling Ball going to go right in between all of the Damwon members as carries over to the side as well. Everyone's flanking on DRX's side. As now Damwon have started this one up. Oh my, this is what I was talking about. Just one-shot him. This Caitlyn is so incredibly scary. Yoshi gonna flash on forward immediately. He's just eviscerated, goes flashing after death, but Chovy might be able to take him down, and the Renekton is gonna be able to do it. But he will fall, and now Chovy basically by himself, but it is 3v3. The health bar advantage is well and truly there for Damwon though. And
they got
not
Chovy!
looking like they have too many opportunities. Azonya's going to keep Chovy alive for the moment.
Ornn
puts Ornn back in position to try and fight against Chovy. The backflip comes through, and they just can't touch him.
They can't. They're too tanky.
They cannot kill Ornn at all. And also even Volibear, he's looking really strong, and they have no jungler right now.
No.
They have no jungler.
Well, they're trying to get Canyon out of there. He's stunned up as well. It's a good knock-up onto Corea, who does get himself out of the way with his dash.
Chovy?
Ocean Drake still taking a lot of damage as Barrel. Okay, not going to die just yet, as that is the Ocean Soul, and I don't think DRX had too many more options there after they lost their big burly members. We're going to have a look at this.
Take a look at what happens. Corea, he gets chunked to half HP by one hit by Ghost, but DRX with a almost a 5-pronged attack almost, completely circle around Damwon. They get Showmaker right at the start. They get onto Ghost immediately thereafter. Chovy able to help set up Lethal, but then the 3-on-3 Lux in all her shields with the two tankiest members on the side of Damwon versus Jin. And
yeah.
not a very good time, but Ocean Soul now for Damwon. And it really feels like this is probably all that she wrote here in game number 1. Atlas, it looks like the sinners have been purified.
I have a feeling that you might be right. There are no forbidden books on DRX's side, and they're going to need them now, because this Ocean Soul, plus, you know, Volibear's got a fair bit in his kit that can help get that health back. And yeah, oh dear. Damwon now setting up the siege, and that's what their comp can do. DRX's comp well and truly can't, as somehow Noguri has second highest damage in the game. As big burly Ornn, good stun there onto Pyoshik, but DRX, I think they're just waiting for the inevitable right here. The traps go down. Damwon is just, how do you break this?
But the thing is, Kate has no sums, so maybe they have chance, but right now the item difference is real, so it feels like DRX, they are looking for the fight, but it's really looking hard right now.
How do they get this miracle to actually work, especially with all of these traps here that Damwon are playing around? Showmaker just trying to chunk out the Renekton, and this inhibitor is going to fall. Just no opportunity for DRX to do anything. If they start the fight now, I mean, it's too late. The base is already broken, and there's nothing really to fight for. 2 minutes on the Baron, 4 minutes on the Elder Drake. And Canyon looking for Chovy here, but he's going to get a trillion shields, and he'll be absolutely fine. Yes, a trillion. That's how many they have.
Yeah, the structure the Damwon Gaming made is looking really strong right now. 2 tanks and 3 damage dealer line is just working pretty well. They're not splitting, they're just all grouping, not caring about the side lane anymore when they hit the power spike. And they hit the power spike even like 20 minutes ago right now. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I find it's so interesting, LS. Like, Chovy was winning by so much in the early game. He had a heroic laning phase on this Akali.
And also Pyoshi was out jungling Canyon.
But it just doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, because of the bot lane difference.
And because of the draft difference, right? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you've got a Jhin who's super far ahead. I mean, 6 items versus 6 items. Caitlyn's always going to be able to cut through these targets much better than a Jhin is, especially considering the fact that he's up against Ornn Volibear.
And I really like that Ghost in this game. He went for Bloodthirster over Death's Dance, valuing the shield. It's going to further harm DRX's ability to try to all-in her.
2 trillion shields.
Yeah, I mean, this game is looking very doomed.
Yeah.
Damwon, they might need one more Baron, it seems, to end. Still no Locket of the Iron Solari on either Ornn or Volibear, which is very surprising.
Yeah, Zeke's actually the preference here for Canyon, just wanting to up Ghost's damage even more. You can't really fault him
So
for that one.
GP flank is online, by the way.
Whoa! That is one hell of a flank.
But they have ward behind, so they checked Renekton position right now. So they decide to just go on the front.
Yep, that's what they're going to do, and the Renekton's going to have to slither his way all the way over here. Keria is waiting for him, but this tower just evaporates. Pyosik going to go golden.
Oh,
That's the unleashed power, and I think Pyke is basically dead off to the side, as Lily is going to be taken down. Def going to be chunked for half of his health bar by one auto attack from Ghost. And I have a feeling, guys, this is the beginning of the end. The Baron is now available. If they want to play it by the numbers, you can certainly head over there. I don't know how this is still only a 2,000 gold lead, but it is. But it's looking like Damwon are just so much further ahead than this number would actually say.
They're looking for End.
Well, let's see whether Doran can actually get anything done. He does get onto Ghost, who nets, flashes, gets himself out of there. The Renekton,
Too much.
not going to do anything more as Chovy's going to get exhausted. Can he be the hero? The answer is going to be no, as backflips forward, looks for Canyon, goes golden, there's the curtain call. But the tanky members are just too tanky. Another unleashed power from Showmaker says goodnight to Keria. And Deft is going to have to chill out on this fountain and just wait for game number 2 as Damwon come out swinging.